Okay. Let's do some game dev. So last week, let's do a quick review. Got this amazing main menu screen going. Let's give her a click. Got this lovely spooky poop color. We can click 2 players, 3 players, or 4 players. Depending on which one we click, it jumps into the game. And that's how many players we start with. Great. So one of the things, this this haunted house is a little, I don't know, barren, not very spooky. So let's go into the game. Let's take a look. We don't have really anything in here except for this one lonely, what do you call this? Armoire? Closet? Wardrobe? It's a wardrobe. So we need some assets, something like, big old fireplace, maybe a armor, suit of armor, some spooky paintings that, look at you, whatnot. But I think, any good haunted house, haunted mansion needs a nice big fireplace. Nice big spooky fireplace. Maybe we'll stick one here. I will stick to it. But let's get them going. So I'm going to jump into Karita. I didn't turn off my notifications, so everybody gets to hear all the boop boops. Let's grab a new Krita document. Where are you? There you are. All right. So let's shrink this guy down a little bit. So spooky fireplace, and we are going to attempt to use the drawing pad. If I can get all my chords set up. All right, nice and not an easy color to see. Let's just go black. Boop. Too small. And again, just kind of practicing this kind of stuff. So a fireplace. How do we do a fireplace? Fireplace. Spooky. Cobwebs, maybe? Maybe cobwebs. What else makes a fireplace spooky? Slanty. So I'm thinking. So just giving it sort of a. Oh, that's awful. Give it sort of one of these sort of shapes. Maybe not quite that pronounced. Just kind of this big fireplacey. And here's the fireplace. It's a little fire in here. And just have like a big arched mantle, something maybe a little straighter. What if we do this? I kind of like the big like arch sort of thing, the big mantle. Then you have the rest of the chimney going up. I don't know which. Let's see, what else can we come with? What like a normal normal big fireplace, or just a big square with a mantle. You get the fire going, That's not spooky. It's not like big and tall. So I think we expand the top area, right? So I kind of like this straight one. Let's just go with that. Let's just make something that, and we'll get a big place for the fire to go. And I want it kind of wide. Get the fire going in there, and then the mantle can just be a big arching, creepy mantle, and then we get the rest of the fireplace going up, and then we could put like some sort of I don't know, goblin-y, we get some little faces in here. Obviously I'm not an artist. Get some sort of decorations here, or maybe like something hanging off the side. This is I don't know. Get the like chains. These would be spooky faces. Oh, yeah, but I don't know, kind of wavering on this. So I was thinking like I wanted something just like an awkward shape, right? Maybe like from the side, right? It's sort of like if this is the wall, right? We have our floor, like it sort of just comes out. Right, so it looks like it's kind of overarching the everything. Like it's leaning over you. And then your fire goes in here, and they can have like, oh, maybe have like, danglies, chains or something hanging off. I kind of like this idea. Just something just interesting to look at. And this will be all like brick. Let's see, let's drop our opacity down. This can be like brick lines, right? These are good. Set some bricks up. Boop, boop. However we want to do that. And then, same idea. The bricks. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And then we could put like, what about like, what fireplace isn't good without more fire? Maybe these are like candelabras, or like, they hold like just a candle, a burning candle, because what fireplace isn't complete with more fire? Let's make these guys, let's shoot for like a fiery orange. Let's do this out. So fire, candle. Let's get a little red fire in there. Red fire good, or fire bad, depending on your idea. Yeah, I think this could work. Let's drop this opacity down, and then same idea up here. Get bricks. Maybe up at the top we put like a big moose head or something. Some scary creepo head. But I think we could pull something off like this. I kind of like this idea. And we can add little stuff to it. But I think this like arched, sort of leaning, like impractical, it's just a big monstrosity, right? So I'm thinking, let's see if we can zip this guy out of here. I want this too. Boop. Let's get a new document. There we go. Very close. Let's make the image resize. Let's make it bigger. That's fine. Let's grab. Oh. Do I have a weird? Yep. Where's my merge layers? That's new layer. Merge? Nope, not that one. Grab the mouse, merge, flatten image. There we go. Let's slide this over. Let's slide it over here. And I think our wrong button. There we go. Trying to do this with the touchpad. So I don't use it a whole ton. So I think a person, like our 1 unit person, is gonna be like, I want their head to be just above like the fireplace, like, so maybe about that high. Here's our elegant stick figure guy, right? So this is our 1 and whatever 2.5. Oh look, we got a little funny face in there too. So it's about as big as I want it. I think maybe this guy's a little bit small. Let's grab that. Oop. Let's grab this, and I think we're gonna transform this guy. Let's make him a little taller, just so he lines up. Maybe a little wider. Yeah, that looks good. So our fireplace is going to be kind of big, overarching. It's going to take up a whole unit, so he's going to be like a unit wide. Essentially like a meter. I think that's good. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, let's want to grab this guy. Whoa, you go away. Boop. You can go away too. I don't know what you are. Just kind of cleaning up a little bit of the clutter. Because now, let's throw that back in there. I'm just gonna save this out. Whoa, wrong button. Let's throw a new layer in there. I'm just gonna dump a background into it. Boop. Let's do black. Not black. I want white. Boop. There we go. Ah, we lost. We lost some. That was weird. Select that guy. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so let's save this out. And I'm just gonna make it a PNG. It's in not that folder. What is the name of this folder? I'm trying to navigate using a touchpad, and it's kind of interesting here. Haunted board game, assets. Let's call this fireplace concept. There you go. Okay. Let's crack open a blender, which I thought I opened. There it is. Yow. And I want my concept art. So a cool thing you can do is, there's my house, there's the floor fireplace concept. I want to show an explorer. Here's that in Blender. Oh, that's not Blender. There's Blender. There's our assets. Fireplace concept. Just drag and drop it. Just learned that. Super easy. Let's put the tablet away for now, because I'm still not super comfortable in Blender with a tablet. Alright, so we have a reference in here. I'm gonna Alt-G, Alt-R, and I mean Alt-S, but so Alt-G, Alt-R, and Alt-S just resets the transform's position, rotation, and scale. We want to work Z up, so I'm going to rotate this X 90, enter, and I'm going to grab this Y and slide it back. I guess we could duplicate this, rotate it Z 90. Let's move it back to the middle. Oop. Where is... Grab this on the X, I'm going to slide it back there. So now we can work like two-dimensionally, right? So we can work our two pieces. So let's see if we can center. Let's center it kind of on the 0. We'll switch to this one. Grab Y. Okay, let's line it up. Maybe there. And I want this facing the other way, so I'm gonna scale this Y. -1. There we go. Grab Y. Because when I hit 1 and 3, like I want to see the front of it. So now we can switch back and forth, and we can cheat and just follow our sketch. So let's start with this basic shape. Let's just add a plane. Tab, rotate, 90. Go back into the 1, and I'm just gonna, get the basic shape going. Why make it complicated? And I think I'm gonna try and like follow the janky sketch, mostly because then it'll just look weirder. Things that are just a little bit off tend to be, I guess, spookier. Let's throw a couple loop cuts in here. Let them be in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And we'll eventually cut. We'll cut this guy. Get rid of this face. Alright, so we can have our middle arch. Nice and spooky, little kid drawing sort of arch. I think let's add another one on each side. Just for the funs of it. Boop, grab, there we go. And then I'm gonna grab these two. Because this is gonna, I want this to be set back a little bit, right? That's gonna be our front face. So I'm gonna grab the top vertices and turn on proportional, and just, that was the T, not the G. I'm just gonna grab this scaler like way up. There we go. So we still have sort of that shape, but now it's just like a nice three-dimensional, funky, sort of leaning forward sort of thing. Do we want to move this side back a little bit? grab this on the Y and shrink it down just a little bit. There we go. Now it's sort of symmetrical. You know, we're not following it exactly, but we're getting close. Cool. Let's do this top edge. And I'm just gonna extrude it back. Actually, we're gonna extrude it. I'm gonna add a little bit of a lip. We're deviating it already. Add a little bit of lip. I'm gonna extrude it back, and then I'm gonna scale. I'm gonna turn off proportional, and I'm gonna scale this on the Y to 0. So now it's just, you know, attach it to the wall. So we get this nice line to work with. So now we need to pull the sides back, and for each side, I want these edges, these guys, to come down, come out a little bit. Let's make these just sort of flipping back and forth. Let's make it not so rigid. Okay. And then I think these guys can come up a bit. Where'd that go? There he is. Go from the front. Make this guy a little taller. I think we lost something in the proportional editing. That's all right. All right, I think that looks okay. So I want these guys to come out and back under. So let's just grab these. I'm just gonna extrude it out just a little bit and hit F to throw a face on there. It's not a great face, but we got something. Actually, let's not do the face yet. I want to extend this guy back. So I'm going to extrude, pull this back. I'm going to scale this Y0 because we're going to slap this up against the wall, right? And now we've got some geometry here to work with, and I can grab this loop, Control Alt left click, F, throw a face on there. Right? So now we've got a nice little jagged face sort of thing that we can play with. Let's replace it on the other side. What did we do? I do not remember. I think we just extruded this out, right? Extrude, get a little extra face guy in there. Throw a little tiny rotation in there just for fun. And then this edge, all three. Oh, we gotta hide this guy. Oop, hide that guy. That edge, Alt 3, I'm going to extrude, scale Y0, scale Y0, there we go. Grab along the Y again. Just get this all close to being flat. And edge loop that, flat. There we go. Got a nice little bit of a fireplace going on. Got our walls kind of sticking back. Let's do this part. Go into side. I'm just gonna extrude this back along the Y. Scale Y0. Grab Y and just line it up. Right? And then this is gonna be our back face. Let's pull it forward just a little bit in case we want to throw a texture in there. Probably gonna end up making this a little bit thicker here, unless the fire is just gonna be kind of like dangerously on the floor. That might be fun, you know, kind of fun. Let's re-enable this guy. Yeah, let's see if we can get our chimney popping out. That looks pretty close. Maybe a little bit tighter. And I'm gonna Control E, edge slide, and just get that edge loop sliding back a little bit further. So we're gonna grab these two faces, boop, boop, go back into front. Just gonna extrude this up 2 or 3 times. Right. And then this is, you know, I'm gonna get rid of these back faces. X faces, those guys can stay. Very rigid, right? I want this to be, as I said, janky. So I'm gonna shrink down proportional. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these and just sort of push and pull them around. Let's get it to stick out a little bit more. And I think we're like tilting off. We're gonna select all these. No, unselect them. We're gonna select this. Excuse me. And I kind of like the forward tilt, like the lean forward, but I still want it to ride the wall. So I'm just gonna scale Y0, I left proportional on, scale Y0, grab Y, and pull these back. Now it's like the whole thing's about to fall over. You're gonna get covered in rubble. That's the scary part. Gotta go click all the buttons and drink all the water. Okay. I think that's pretty much the basic shape we want. We can kind of add these extra doodads on later. Let's do a little inset here, and I'm gonna extrude this down, but I want to shrink these two edges first. I'm just gonna grab Y, just make it kind of tight to the wall. Extrude, slider down, and then we just, you could put something in there, because we're going to be looking at it from, up above, right? We're going to be about this far away, so we could put some, put a little face in there or something. Someone's hiding in the chimney. I think that'd be good. Cool. I like it. It's a little janky, a little creepy. I kind of do want to make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, let's thicken her up. I'm gonna grab that edge loop. So just alt left click on the edge. Grab Y, just a touch. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to extrude it back on the Y. Let's see what that looks like. That's kind of adding unnecessary geometry. Let's not move these edges. Or that one, or that one. Oop. C, middle click, middle click, middle click. Circle select. Good job. And the rest of them, yeah, we'll move these. So grab Y, let's just slide it back ever so slightly. Give it a bit more thickness. More? Less? I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's good. It's about a brick, right? Cool. I just wanna like grab every vertex and just sort of, push it around a little bit, just so everything's just kind of a little bit off. Anyway, we're probably never gonna see that, but I think it gives it a nice little creep factor, maybe something, something's just a little bit off about it. Get that guy, Shift Z, let's pull it out. I think that looks good. We're gonna be seeing it from kind of the top. I guess we should fill in the back, so if the walls disappear, let's add that now. Yeah, might as well. Let's not triangulate, quad. I forget what it is. It's triangulate face. That's kind of an awful outcome, but let's stick with it. But cool. So here's our sort of creepy, low polyish. Do we smooth shade it? I don't think it's gonna look any better. Shade smooth. Yeah. We could do some of them, but let's shade it. Let's leave it flat. We might blend some of those. Yeah. So you can come in and selectively, like, I just want these guys to be smooth. Alright, so then just those are, but then those like edges look weird, and yeah, I don't like it. That's good. What's next? Let's add some candles, maybe a little chain guy hanging down. Let's see if we can figure out. There it is. Shift right click to move the 3D cursor. Shift A. I'm gonna add. Let's add a cylinder. Not that big. Let's drop this down to like 7 faces. That works. And then I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna inset. I guess we don't need both sides. We're just gonna make a big chunky chain. X faces a scale it way down. Scale it on the Y, scale it on the X. I'm just gonna make a nice little happy chain. Stitch. Nope. Stitch. Nope. Let's try one more time. Stitch. Oh, that's UVs. What is connecting? I want to run around. Weld. Weld edges into faces. Nope. All right, that didn't work. So we're just gonna F. This is a lot of geometry that we don't really need, but we're gonna do it anyways because why not at this point? All right, let's scale this guy down. Turn off proportional. I'm gonna hide our fireplace. Oop, you go away. This is gonna be our chain. Let's focus in on this guy. I think that was about the size. I shouldn't have hidden this. Let's see. Let's rotate this X. Let's go about 90. Yeah, I think that's probably a good size, right? Just to be hanging off here, because we're going to be looking at it from way up here, and I know there's other stuff in the way, but we'll just do 2 or 3. Shift D, grab Z, rotate Z 90, A, Shift D, Z. There we go. That's a nice big chunky chain. Should we do 3? Yeah. Why not? Let's Shift D this guy. I'm gonna drag him over here to the other side. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. And I want to rotate these like, because it's too perfect having them like aligned. So Control L, rotate Z. Just like, you know, mix it up a little bit. So they're not perfect. I guess we can also tilt them. Like they're also kind of, you know, Control L. Let's just rotate them. So they're not just, so they look like they're not like perfect, you know, shapes. They're just, there's a little dangle to them. All right. Ooh, this guy we can shove inside here, make it look like it's connected. Go in and give it the same treatment and just sort of rotate these around, make them. Rotate that guy. Get him some like not perfectness in there. Should we throw some candles on there? Might have to get rid of a link. Let's see what it looks like from up here. Yeah, let's yank a link out and we can hang a candle off of there. All right, let's generate a circle. Do not need 32. We need like 8. Create face. Scale this guy down to maybe that big. Pull him down. I'm gonna go in and modify these guys. I think I already had that selected. X. Get rid of those verts. That looks good. I'm gonna just give this guy a little thickness. And then we're gonna add, how do we wanna do that loop, right? So if we just go in and add a plane, scale it way down, pull it down, scale that way down. Let's go focus in on it, scale it down a bit more. And we're just gonna intersect. I'm gonna go up to here, probably scale it down, move it around, extrude, rotate. I just pulled the tools back up. Extrude, grab, rotate. Extrude, grab, rotate, extrude, grab, rotate. Scale it down a little more. Extrude, grab. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Whew, that's way off. Yeah, rotate that down. There, scale Z0. Now it's flat, and we can just stuff it into the edge. Let's grab this loop. I got bright real quick. Yeah, that looks okay. Rotate it, Z, probably there. Just line it up. Oh, we could throw a little candle on there. Shift A, cylinder. This can be tiny. 5, scale it down. I'm just gonna place, a nice. Should we do a nice chunky candle on here? Again, just gonna place it on there. There we go. I guess we could put a, inset it, grab it, Z, inset it way down, and just extrude. Shift it over. There you go. Nice little candle. Maybe Shift D, grab this, slide this right over there, zoom in on it, and just go 2 or 3 directions. Let's rotate it on the Z, just so we get something different, and hook that up. How's that look? Doesn't look too terrible. Only thing I want to do is just scale this guy down, just so it looks a little bit different. Did I grab that or extrude that? Let's Alt M by distance. We're gonna get rid of any duplicated vertices. We had 5 vertices that were duplicates. Grab that. Grab Z. There we go. This guy can have a slightly smaller wig. There we go. So it's something different. So it doesn't look like we just copied and pasted it, which we did. Well, I think that looks cool. It only took us 30 minutes. Not bad. Yeah, I like it. Let's throw a little gargoyle face on there. I am awful at drawing gargoyle faces, so how are we gonna do this? We're gonna make it up, just like everything else. I imagine a circle would be good. And I'm gonna slide them out here. We're gonna grab a face in there. I'm gonna make like a dome. I'm imagining like a sort of rounded goblin-y face, right? This is probably the absolute wrong way to start doing this, but we're gonna slide this down, inset, grab Z. Yeah, we're gonna pop this guy out. Slide this down, and this is gonna like culminate in like a nose. Okay. Oh, that looks awful. So like eyes, maybe like, let's rotate this. Give him like a weird pointy nose. doesn't look like anything. Let's just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep moving. We're gonna do 16 on Ico. I'm gonna do wireframe. That is not discrete. There it goes. I'm gonna circle select X. Get rid of all those faces. Go back to solid. I'm gonna remove this by selection. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Gah. I'm editing something. Grab. I'm gonna slide this over. We're gonna create like just two really quick eyes. But I want to mirror. So I only have to do one, because I don't want to do two eyes. I only want to do one eye. I'm gonna scale this down. He's gonna get like some squinty, bulbous eyes. I think that kind of work. Oh, a little bit flatter. I'm gonna get the pupils in there. I think that could work. Yeah. Scale her way down. Grab, move them closer together. Let's get this guy in place. Oh, probably should fix that. The origin is way over there. Snap origin. Set origin. Origin to geometry. There we go. Grab X. We're gonna pull this guy out. That's a little better. Eyes are gonna go here-ish. Scale them up a little bit. Slap them in there. Not my finest work. A little bit more comfortable in hard surface, if you can say comfortable. Push those in. I'm gonna rotate them out. Get these guys in the center. Kind of looks like a plague doctor, right? Let's shade smooth. Eyeballs are smooth, right? This is... I don't like this. Do not like it. Should we pull the ripcord on it? Look up some source material? Probably. Let's do a little goblin face. Ooh, none of those are good. So I just need, I need some inspiration or something. I don't know. Maybe we don't do a face. What would be another good thing to put on our fireplace? I mean, just two more candles. I don't know. I think it's because I was thinking like a plate, right? It's just like a big plate with like a goblin face sticking out of it. You know, like, it's just, I don't know, that just doesn't work for me. Should we sculpt it? I don't want to sculpt it. Let's let's apply this. Let's merge this. Now it's all one mesh, right? Ooh, what did I do? Control J, join. Now it's all one mesh. That's kind of creepy. Scale this guy down. We're gonna rotate him. We're just gonna go for it, right? Just go for it. Cool trick if we want to stick this guy onto a surface. I'm gonna edge select, snap, cursor to selected, set origin to 3D cursor, and now it's on there. And then we can do some snapping, and we can snap to face and shift tab to turn that on, and just grab this guy and just snap him to the face. So it'll get close. Not perfect, but close. Pull him out. Rotate him down a little bit. You know, he's looking down. Give him a little tilt. There, now he's stuck on there. Let's Shift D, turn on snapping, get that guy right about there. I want this guy up here a little bit more. Let's get him up sort of that way. Turn that off. Grab Y. Notifications are going off. It's a good time. Rotate Z. At least this time, I put him on the other screen, so you can't see him. That is. I just want to like sort of line it up to the face. Oh, that's why. He's just floating off in the middle of nowhere. I think that looks okay. And we could do. Let's see what happens if we do a render. Shift A. Let's add a camera. Camera's gonna go back up here. Grab Z. Whoop. There. So we're probably gonna see it about there. This is probably gonna turn out black because there's no lights in the scene. So let's add a scene or a light. Light point. There we go. We'll just slap her up there. F12, render. Oh, that did not work. Why is my point light so dark? Here's the result. Not amazing. Not awful either. A little close. Let's go. I'm gonna back this guy up even further. I think he's gonna be about there. Maybe about that big on the screen. Let's grab our point light and we're gonna brighten this guy up. Points, power. Let's make him like 500 watt light. That's right. We're going all out. There we go. That's not too bad. It still gets like the definition and stuff. Still see the candle holders, little faces sticking out. I think that's good. Let's throw some textures on this guy. Yeah, textures. Thank you, light. Whoa, upside down. Thank you, camera. Goodbye. And then, oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do like the height of our guy. Like this is probably going to be huge. So if we add just a regular cube, right? So this is a 2x2 cube. So if we scale this by 0.5. Like this is one square in our game, right? Which is like one Blender unit will translate to one Unity unit, generally to meter sort of areas. So let's see if we can. I want to like scale all these guys up, but like uniformly. We don't have any modifiers, so I think we can just set origin on it. Origin to not geometry. Snap the cursor. Snap cursor to active. Set origin to 3D cursor. Now we should be able to scale these all from the same place. But I want it on the bottom. So let's snap cursor to selected. Ooh, that's not a good view. So I just selected this bottom edge because I want the bottom back edge. We can tab out, and because we still have everything selected, we can set origin 3D cursor, and now we can scale this guy up. Maybe it's a little too much. So let's change this guy's Z location. Let's pop him up. Oh, I want all of them. We could parent them. Let's create an empty, just a plain axes. We're gonna grab all these guys, and then Control P, object, this object. Now, oh, where'd it go? Now we can just move them all together. And if we set this Z to 0, boop, moves them up. This Z we'll set to 0.5, right? So he's kind of walking. I think that's our character is going to be like that big, I think. That's 2 by 1. And we can look at this ground. So this is going to be like 4 wide, right? Let's snap the Y. Oh, grab this guy. Y 0. Yeah, let's make them a little bigger. Where's our empty? Grab all these. I'm gonna scale them up. Just yeah, I think that's our nice big fireplace. All right, texturing. You go away. Let's see if we can get this done in the next 10 minutes. I could just grab a palette, right? Did we grab a palette in here already? Text Mesh Pro scripts. Nope. You don't have a palette quite yet. Let's see if we can find one quickly. I have somewhere around here the Infenzia palette, which is a really nice palette. Here, drag this guy in. Boop. It's really nice, just low size texture palette. But we can use it by grabbing all these guys and adding a material to them. Materials, new. And then we can go into the, is it shading? Gosh, I haven't done this in a while. Go to shading, find our project. It's a lot of projects. Visual Studio, no, I am completely in the wrong spot, aren't I? Yep, I'm on the wrong drive even. No, come on. Blender, how do I navigate to my other drives? We're gonna do it this way. Ready? Boop. Drag and drop. So much easier. There we go. All right. So we just have our palette. We're gonna set it to it's like point, right? Flat shaded. Repeat. It's like you set it to like point. Linear, closest. Oh, let's leave it closest for now. So jump into the UV editing, grab this guy. So you can see it's just a bunch of nice colors that we can work with. So if we grab everything and just straight up unwrap them, we can start going in and setting colors and stuff. Unwrap. Let's grab the obvious ones first. So I think these guys are just gonna be straight up black, right? So they're just the dark. A, S, 0, grab, throw those in the black. This needs to go into the material. Y, there it is. Why is that so light? Oh, it's probably the specular, you know. No specular, very rough. There we go. Jump back into UV editing. Ah, there we go. Nice pink, what you call it? You know what I mean. We're gonna make these guys a little bit darker. Hey, grab. Scale 0. Make these guys the gray. Go around this loop. And then we're gonna grab the front face, and I'm just gonna block shade it right now. Just shade the colors. Well, I guess we can make the back all black. You know. Scale these down. We're gonna make it a nice dark bricky color, maybe a nice gray. Yeah, everybody likes a nice gray fireplace. Control Shift, grab that guy. Don't need you. Don't start over. Need you, and these guys. Boop, 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 and this guy. this is kind of the tedious part of this process, at least the way I'm doing it. There we go. There are better ways to do this, but you know, we're here and we're doing it. Scale this down. I want to make this like a lighter gray, just to like distinguish it, right? And then we can grab these front faces, and these can be the slightly darker gray. So much gray. Scale 0. Make these guys. There we go. That's not bad. Let's grab these and just make sure they're unwrapped. We're gonna make them like a bronzy color. Is this like a bronze? That's like a gold. That's like a fleshy color. Brown? I did not assign the material to these. Oh, we only assigned it to one. That's funny. We're gonna just assign all these. That's kind of a nice, you know, brown, bronzy color. We could even make them darker. Yeah. I'm gonna rotate this guy forward a little bit. All right, chains. Okay. Scale these down to 0. Chains. What color should our chains be? Should they just dark, right? Just dark chains, which means these guys can also be very dark. I'm gonna set the whole thing again to just the super dark, and then we're gonna go in and modify the candles. So you can grab the top and then like just Control plus, and then candles will be maybe a light fleshy-ish color. Should we do like more of a yellowy color? Brown color? Let's go with yellow. And then Control plus. Wick is going to be black. Do the same thing on the other side. Grab that top of that wick. Come here. Ooh. Control plus. Grab, make it that yellow color. Control plus. Grab, make it black. There we go. Now we got some candles in there. Yeah, nice, easy textured. I guess we could build a quick fireplace. How are we doing for time? Hey guys, how are we doing for time? We are at 56-ish minutes. We started about 5 minutes late, so we're about 50 minutes. Let's save this, throw it in Unity, and see what happens. I think if we hide these and save, navigating in a different screen. Where's our assets? Oh, there. Assets, models, sources. We'll call this one Fireplace. Save. Go take a look at Unity as it thinks about it very hard. All right, models, sources. Here's the fireplace. Let's drop her in there. That looks amazing. I don't know why the colors are off. But let's just sneak her in there. So we can do this like 8.5. Yeah, that looks good. Y, you can be on 0. -5.5. There we go. Yeah, I think it's just the material didn't import right. Let's extract that material. Go back to assets, materials, and we'll just call this the inf mat. Path does not exist. Oh, right here. Oh, it's asking me for the folder. Select folder. Create that material. Shouldn't be that difficult. There we go. And then this is where we go in and look at our texture, filter mode, point, apply, and then we can look at our material, and we're going to make it not smooth at all. It's our base map. I don't know why it's so bright. There's it's probably like a I don't know. I always had there's some trick to this, and it's like we gotta change. I don't think it's a compression. Just the way the light reflects off of it, right? So it's like not the wrong color because it looks right here, and in here it looks okay. P. Should we just make it a specular? Does that fix it? That does not fix it. Render page front, alpha clipping, yes. Base, great. Super smooth, not super smooth. Source, shouldn't make a difference because smoothness is 0. We have no emission, no details. Turn off environments, turn off specular. No, I don't think that's the colors we picked. Could it be the UV mapping on the model? Animation. Let's not import animation. Rig. Come on. Rig. No rig. This shouldn't really affect anything. Model. No. Optimize. No. No. Geometry. Keep quads. Weld. Import. Yeah. Huh. Swap UVs? Should we generate? Does it have to do with light maps? Let's see what happens. No? Project. Lighting. Graphics. I'm in the wrong window. Rendering. Lighting. Where did it just flashed? Way over there. Don't think this will. Yeah, we've got auto generate on. Like, is it because this isn't like super white? I don't know. That's there's got to be an answer to this, but I think we're coming up on our hour together. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing in here. There's gotta be something with that texture. Like, the color's not, like, weird, right? It's fully white, opaque. Yeah, I guess this is just, figure it out next time. Because it's like, universal render pipeline, lit, that's fine, that's fine. It's just like a weird colors. Well, I'll do some work on the other end. Let's update our board. Is this where we want our big spooky? Let's put our big spooky fireplace in one of the rooms. I'm gonna pop it right about there. Let's make it even. This will be like -2. This can be -9.5. Does that work? Yeah. It's not really clipping through. That's good. But then let's go fix our board. We're gonna grab a cell. All right, and then show debugs. And I'm just gonna make it so like these cells aren't cells anymore. Oh yeah, we removed the handy dandy select a quad. Save. There we go. I'm just gonna grab all of these and just disconnect them. Clear all neighbors. There we go. There. Now you can't get in the fireplace. I do those lines. Go back into prefab. Hide our quad. Save. Go back. There. Now we've got a creepy yellow yellow fireplace. Maybe next time we'll add a couple little flickering lights to it. That would be kind of cool. Let's give her a play. This might explode. Hopefully not. Nope. Looks good. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get someone to run over there real quick and take a look at it. I guess we could change change the start locations. Right? Boop, boop, boop. And of course, like, everybody starts as far away as possible from that. Scoop the ghost over here. We'll just do this. Board. Let's grab this cell. Cell 188. Oh, we forgot to lock this. Boop. What do we say? 188. 188. Player 1. Good job. You get to start next to the fireplace. There we go. There's our big creepy fireplace. Oh, looks like why didn't those get removed? Oh, and the back is just gonna pass a couple. There you go. Oh, I gotta fix that. We'll clean that up later. Yeah, why didn't those get removed from our search? Like, look, now we can't get out of it. Let's fix that. That is a bug. Should debug lines. Oh, because these can go in, right? But they can't get out. Okay, let's fix it real quick, and then we'll call it a night. How's that? It's been a long day. Boop boop. Clear all neighbor cells. Disconnect from, I forget. I thought it was clear all neighbors. Ugh. Disconnect from active. Oh, good. We get to do this somewhat the slow way. Disconnect from active. Disconnect from active. Disconnect from active. Disconnect from active. And oh, let's disconnect from active. There we go. We could just delete those cells, right? But leave them in for now. All right, ghost is gonna run over there. There we go. Now we have a nice creepy fireplace. We could make it so that we can stand in the fireplace, like players can hide in there, but now we can't move in there. Doot doot doot. Great. Fantastic. I think aside from that color thing, I think we had a pretty successful night. You know, got a little doodles in, got a little blendering in, got it imported, got it working. I think we could call that a night. You know, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Certainly fun. Gonna keep doing it next week. Maybe we'll resolve that color thing. Maybe a little more blendering. Maybe something else. Not sure. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching, and see you next week.